12 lies men tell women. The concept of trust is crucial in all matters of the heart, and here's why. Men deceive women, women deceive men, and most individuals feel that some lying is even important to prevent small quarrels and to keep a relationship running well. Consistent lying, even about minor issues, may destroy a relationship. Men's most prevalent lies to women are lies of omission. For example, your partner may tell you about a fantastic restaurant where he's eating lunch, but leave out the piece about his being there because he's on a date with another lady. True, these lies are deceptive and harmful, but they can also be easily detected if you know what to look for. However, not every time you hear these statements, a man is deceiving you. The aim of this video is that most of the time when men state these things, they are exaggerating, concealing, or lying about it. Women must understand what kind of lies to look out for, when to accept them, and when to call a partner's bluff. Here are some of the most typical lies guys tell women, based on my personal experience and surveys. Number 1. Seriously, you're the only person I've ever loved. When asked how many women they've been in a relationship with, men never tell the truth. Some lie because they're embarrassed to have slept with too many women, while others lie because they're embarrassed to have slept with too few. In any case, it's a lie. Number 2. Me? I graduated first in my class. This is a typical instance of the rogue male ego, meant to put a guy in the best possible light and impress a lady. When the deception continues into marriage, it's just a matter of time until the truth comes to light. Men have difficult times admitting failures. A guy cares about how our culture defines success, so he believes it's important to his spouse. Normally, when trust grows, a guy will stop telling these kind of lies. If he does not, his spouse must be cautious. When things are bad in his marriage, a man who can't be honest about his shortcomings, at work or anywhere else, may wind up blaming his wife. Number 3. I wasn't looking at her. They will deny it until they're blue in the fact that they were looking at another lady while you were there. They'll argue that until you accuse them, they didn't even see the gorgeous, voluptuous lady in the mall, airport, or anywhere such women visit. Number 4. Honey, I'm trapped in traffic. Men generally say this to women when they are compelled to meet you or participate in events they do not want to participate in, because they can't exactly reject to go with you without suffering major consequences. And they can't exactly be all whiny or throw a temper either. Poor men have no choice but to show up late and gain a little bit of control. Number 5. I'm going through a divorce. Sometimes you meet the man of your dreams who appears to be all you could possibly desire in a man, and fortunately for you, he feels the same way. He sends you texts, calls you, and invites you on dates. The only issue is that he's married and has kids, but he promises you that he no longer loves his wife and that he's in the process of divorcing her. Sometimes the male may even reassure you that he sleeps in a different bedroom with his wife. What's the point of telling you this? So he likes and is drawn to you? That's correct. He, on the other hand, wants you to be his mistress. If you believe his lie, he would assure you that he will leave his wife one day. But in the meanwhile, he'll visit you whenever he can get away from his wife. Don't be sucked into this drama. In the majority of situations where this circumstance plays out, his wife and children have no knowledge you exist, and divorce has never been discussed. And the harsh reality is that most divorces do not take place. You will wind up spending years of your life as his mistress. If he continues to pursue you, you will need to set a firm boundary. If he truly desires you, he should first divorce and live a single guy. Then you can think about chatting to him. Number 6. I'm sorry for missing your call. They may also claim that my phone battery died or that the phone had no signal. All 3 of these phrases indicate the same thing. I noticed the phone, but I'd want you to back off a little. Every man requires some alone time and ends up giving you such phrases because he's reluctant to tell you the reality. You might want to take it easy for a while and let him miss you first. Number 7. I've been cheated on before. This is a frequent lie or manipulation used by controlling folks to rationalize and excuse their jealousy. They do it because they want you to feel terrible for cheating on them and use it as an excuse for why they're so possessive and jealous. To put it another way, the man wants you to justify his possessive and insecure behavior. He realizes that if he justifies his conduct by saying he's been cheated on before, you won't perceive it as a sign of insecurity. Instead, you'll say to yourself, "I see why he's so jealous," and you'll get into the trap of trying to prove to him that you're trustworthy, believing that over time he'll learn to trust you and stop acting jealous all the time. Number 8. I haven't smoked in a long time, or I've drastically cut down my cigarette use. When you get on their case and badger them about smoking, or you catch them practically red and nicotine-handed, they say the smoke you smell in their skin, clothing, breath, or surroundings is from somewhere else. It's not them. Number 9. I didn't forget. If he forgets to send the courier or call the plumber to check the leaking pipe, it's just because something more essential came up, and there were other pressing concerns that needed to be addressed. Forgetfulness in him? Nah. Number 10. In my team, I'm the highest paid member. He'll never tell you how much he earns. Most guys would not blatantly lie about their bank statements, but they will persuade women to feel they're slightly better off than they are. Men who make too much money keep it hidden because they don't want to be perceived as a dirtbag who displays wealth to attract ladies. Most males, however, swing the figure in their favor. Number 11. I'm too busy. You start dating a man who's highly focused on his profession and is quite successful. His calendar is jam-packed with vital things like jobs, friends, holidays, family, and so on. He's really busy, but he finds time to text you and spend time with you. He's making you a priority by organizing fun dates. It appears flattering since he is such a good catch and appears to be making time for you. The first few weeks of dating go quite well, and you get the impression that he is truly interested in you, and you're smitten with him. Just as he realizes you're interested in him, he transforms into a master of excuses. He'll make arrangements with you and then cancel them at the last minute, citing reasons such as, "I had to work late." He no longer makes plans or promises to you as he used to. Instead, he'll phone you late at night and want to come over to see you, and you agree because you know how busy he is. The problem is that if you continue to allow this to happen, it will soon become the norm, and he will quickly adapt to not prioritizing you or the relationship. Number 12. I just fantasize about you. It's always with you in his mind when he fantasizes about someone in their dreamy times or when they seek self-pleasure, or so they'll have you think. They argue that you have no right to believe they are thinking about anybody else. Who are they kidding with this? Let's be honest. Partners are a reality for them, not a fantasy. So what is your man lying to you about? Please add your own to this list in the comments. We would love to hear about your experiences. Enjoyed this video? Hit the like, share, and also subscribe to the channel if you do not want to miss our next interesting social psychology video. Thank you so much for watching.